create an outreach report, claim report, Happay system. The name of the portal is expense.happay.in. You need to log in with your mobile number. Enter the password. And sign in. You need to remember a few things when you go on outreach. First, ensure that you take photographs of all the people that you meet every day, all the youth or whoever you have got the lead to meet. Capture the photographs on your phone. Second, keep a record of the places that you visit, the number of youth whom you have met, as well as the kilometers traveled every day. The expenses must be created in the system and report should be created and submitted every fortnight, that is once in 15 days. So you will have 2 reports every month. For all the expenses that you incur from 1st to 15th of the month, you will submit the report on 16th of the month. And for all expenses that you incur from 16th to 30th of the month, you will submit the report on 1st of next month. For example, now this is the month of March. So expenses for 1st to 15th of March, you will create and submit the report on 16th of March. And for expenses which you will incur from 16th to 31st of March, you will create and submit the report on 1st of April. So these reports will be termed as Fortnight 1, FN1, and Fortnight 2, FN2. So there are 2 steps to creating a report. First is you need to create an expense and then you need to create a report. So we shall now see how to create an expense. There is this blue tab which you can see, which is called Add Expense as soon as you log in. So click on Add Expense. You will find 2 tabs. Select expense type, cash or mileage. For outreach conveyance, you will select mileage. When you select mileage, you will see that the fields change. The next tab given to you is type of vehicle. When you see, you will find 4-wheeler and 2-wheeler. You must select 2-wheeler. Then you will enter the distance that you have traveled for the day. For example, if you have gone on outreach today and you have traveled about 10 kilometers, you will enter 10. To enter 10, here you will find that the amount is automatically calculated. The allowance is 2.5 rupees per kilometer, 2 rupees 50 paise per kilometer into 10. So the system calculates 25 rupees automatically. Wallet is reflected automatically, which is impressed. Spent at, here you must enter outreach because that is the purpose that you have gone for. Description will be the name of the place that you have traveled. So if you have traveled, for example, to Kodigehalli village, you will type Kodigehalli and you will put a slash and you will write the number of leads or youth that you have met. If you have met, for example, 16 youth, you will write 16 youth. Name of city will be the name where your center is located. For example, Bidar. Then, so Bidar, when you input Bidar, it comes up, pops up, you select that. Then, next you will select category, which is outreach conveyance. You have to scroll down and you can select outreach conveyance. Then scroll down further. The date of expense is the date on which you have done the outreach. For example, the default date will be today's date, But if you have done the outreach on 15th of March, you will select 15th of March. The primary cost category and the donor will reflect by default. You do not need to select or change anything there. After that, you need to attach the photographs. As mentioned earlier, you need to take photographs every day of the people whom you meet. So when you're creating the expense, you need to attach the same photograph which you have captured on your phone. So you need to click this square box on the left-hand side. When you click this, it will allow you to browse. You need to select the folder in which you have stored the photograph, select the photographs, and add the photograph to the expense. And then you save it. So now the expense is saved. Then we will now see how to create an expense for mobile. So again, we go to add expense. Now here, earlier we had selected mileage. For outreach conveyance. For mobile, we will select cash. We will enter the recharge amount, say 500 rupees. We will say spend that. So if you have recharged at a particular store, then you will write the name of the store. Or if you have done it online in the portal, you will write Airtel or Vodafone or whichever one it is, right? So I'm going to recharge at a particular store. So I will write the name of the store. Description will be my mobile number. Okay. And for which month you have recharged. The city name will be what you entered earlier. It will be the name of your center. So we select Bidar. Category will be mobile. If you type also, it will pop up. Category mobile. Date of expense is the date of the recharge that you have done. So if you have recharged, say on 18th of March, you will select 18th of March. This column, you will not do anything. The primary cost category and donor appears by default. And just as we have done earlier, on the left side box, we will select the recharge voucher or bill that we have got from the shop. So we click here. We will select the mobile voucher, whatever we have recharged, and then we will save. After this, now we will see how to create a new report. So we will click the next tab, which is new report. So the name of the report will be your name by default. In the report description, we will enter name of the center, followed by the month, followed by the fortnight. So if your expense you are submitting for 1st to 15th of March, you will put FN1. If you are submitting for 16th to 30th of the month, you will put FN2. Then you will click on next. Here you will select, you can see 3 tabs: attach TRF, add new expense, attach existing expense. You will click on attach existing expense because you have already created the expense earlier, as we have seen. You have created the outreach as well as the mobile expense. So we will say add attach existing expense. Then here you can see that we have created, can you see Sri Durga, which is the mobile allowance? We will select that. Then the last one is outreach Kodigehalli 16 youth outreach conveyance, which we have just created. So we will select that and we will click on add, which is appearing in the right hand side bottom. This blue button, add. So you can see that these 2 expenses which we just created has got added to this report. Bidar March 2021 FN1, name of the report. Inside that report, we have 2 expenses, First is the mobile allowance, second is the outreach. Then on the right hand bottom, there is a blue button called submit. We will click on that submit button. Now your report is submitted. Now this will go to your reporting manager for approval. Please remember that the outreach allowance per month is 2000 rupees and mobile allowance per month is 500 rupees. If you spend more than this, the extra amount will not be reimbursed. Thank you.